All right, guys, here we have Firebug Reborn. If you all remember, a couple years ago, we built this thing. It's got a built small block Ford. I don't know the Fords, so all I'm going to say is a small block Ford. It's got a full tube chassis, 4-link, the whole 9 yards, custom dash, custom interior. I built all the floors, tunnel, firewall. Radiator and fuel cell. Got a couple things I got to take care of on it here. I don't like how loose that is, so I'm going to see about putting a couple small braces under there, stabilize it. But you can see what it's doing. Whoever molded the body together bonded the seams, and yes, all I'm going to do is take care of that. I'm not going to make it perfect because he don't want to get that kind of money tied up into it. So we're going to clean up a few things. There's crack on both fenders all the way down, both sides. This bottom corner's got a bunch of Bondo in it. I'm going to grind that out, see if I can't get a little more clearance on that door gap. Both doors hit the running board right there. He wants me to glass both these seams because they don't look good at all. You can see pretty good gap. They don't fit the fiberglass front fenders all that great. We're not doing a whole lot to this car. He's getting ready to have it body wrapped, and he wants some of these issues here taken care of. We're gonna, where they have the tape line here, we're gonna sand that down just to get it smooth so it don't show through the body wrap. We're gonna sand the scratches and all that stuff. Try to get him a little more clearance under this door, fix the crack, you know, a bunch of little smalls. But he's got it scheduled to get it body wrapped, and oh my goodness, the wrap that he picked for this is going to look good. After it's done, I'll have him bring the car back so we can get a walk around video. But yeah, he just wants me to take care of a few of the issues like that, get it cleaned up, and yeah. That view is awesome. For a Ford drivetrain, it don't run too bad. I just don't know the quirks of it. Oh, it's not fuel injected. Okay, well, yeah. That it puts a new twist on starting it, don't it? I thought it acted like a carburetor, but I didn't want to give it any gas and flood it out. All right, well, I'm gonna get a sanding block set up. Tanya's on her way in. She's gonna give me a hand today. We're gonna try to knock this one out of the park real quick. Get it back to him so he can get it body wrapped. Now the shop that I've always dealt with told me in order to body wrap, you have to have a clean, clear coated body for body wrap to work. Well, I've repaired a lot of cars that had been in accidents that had body wrap on them, and they did not have a perfect body beforehand. This guy found a guy, I think in Kettering, I think he said, and he told him just take care of the rough spots and the wrap will go right over it. He said just hit the spots that I do the Duraglass to with some primer and it'll be fine as frog hairs. So that's what we're going to do. And then when it comes back, we're going to look at the body of it, and I'm going to send some pictures to the regular shop that I used to use. Now I told him, I said there's no guarantees that stuff won't crack just like this again. You know, this thing's built, and who knows how it was done originally. All I did was took the chassis, got the body fit down around it, mounted it, built the floors, stuff like that. I had nothing to do with the body of it. I did bolt the hood and front fenders on. There was something underneath there. I gotta look. I know its turbo is extremely low, but there's a few things on it that I gotta do today, but I'm hoping it don't take all that long. Get him fixed up and get him on the road. I'd like to see this thing at the next car show body wrapped and ready to go. All right, let me get some air moving in here. It's 84 degrees inside, full sun and no air movement. So I'm gonna get that fan turned on me. Everybody look busy, the boss is here.
Get a battery there.
All right, now I'm gonna get up on the back here and see about making a brace.
That was me groaning.
Oh. All right, I'm going to take this fender brace. I believe this is to a 60 to 66 Chevy truck bed. I'm going to cut it down to length. I got to put more bend over here. I'll cut it off, and then I'll put a short weld on this end to that rear brace, and then bolt this side. Huh? Yeah.
then Center Point come in yesterday.
What?
Center Point came in yesterday and said I got a gas leak out there in the side yard.
Yeah, that's what I heard you saying.
I'm like, that's funny. I don't even have gas to the building yet.
That's odd. Maybe that's why you got built.
Do what?
Maybe that's why you got built. Because it's like,
I got a bill?
oh, I don't know.
I was gonna say, I didn't know I had a bill for gas yet.
I'm not sure.
Okay. Been decked down about 30 degrees. I think that'll work out nice. All right, there's one side.
Silver too, like,
You're fine.
alright. I'll be editing that one.
No, you won't. It's gonna be raw footage.
I think, like, up in here where it's like
Don't worry about it.
gritty, you're gonna get that. Because it feels like. I was saying that it was like,
No, not with that.
no?
That's for cut.
Oh. I'm not doing it real hard though, but. That's a little spray or something. Like,
Yeah, that made a big difference.
oh, give me that too. Because that bugs
That's
me.
a different grip.
Right, okay, that bugs me.
Don't use your fingertips.
I will.
Just like when we was wet sanding that Suburban, keep your fingers flat. Just
Okay.
let, you don't have to put much pressure.
No, I won't.
Just let it float right
Just to
across.
get all the stuff.
Yeah. Oh, Greg's gonna
Well,
owe
shoot,
you,
that,
ain't he?
that like actually took care of that.
The ripple.
Well, the bubble stuff that looked like that. Well, sort of like that. Okay.
I gotta unhook this back. grab a pair of vice grips, clamp this side, tighten that down, and it'll be ready to weld. This is gonna be fun. Can't use a ratchet wrench. Foot was feeling a lot better this morning. It's starting to throb a little bit now. My foot. Yeah. That one is still it's better than it was.
What?
They got a lot of Bondo in this thing.
Really?
Wish I had some more than 2-inch discs. Hopefully Jimmy gets back with me soon.
Where'd he go?
I just texted him, sent some up.
Oh.
Bondo over top of seam sealer. Look at that. That's seam sealer. I mean, doing Duraglass ain't exactly the right way to do it, but neither is attaching that to that smooth. But I'm gonna get that seam sealer out of there, and I'm going to smooth it out.
I gotta measure my disc here.
Okay.
I'm trying to get some more little DA pads. Yeah, it's 2 inch. Okay, just for the record, this little 2-inch DA, Americans don't use 2-inch pads. They use 1.5 and 3-inch. So this is Chinese.
Is that a joke?
No, I'm serious.
Really?
That's what Jimmy just texted me. He said 2-inch is Chinese.
What does that mean?
It means you can't get them here. It's either 3-inch or 1.5. I told him send me some 3-inch. I'm tired of cutting down $5 discs to use
So where
these.
did you get that?
Down a Hobo Freight.
Don't they sell the pads?
No, they quit selling most pads. They sell the belt sanders. I can't get the belt sander.
So that's
now.
like kind of like out of.
Yeah.
It's like.
They sell the little air file board and the 18-inch file board,
Yeah.
but they're not restocking none of the belts for it. Jimmy said he can get the belts for those.
So they're obsolete.
Well,
Maybe you can get them on
basically
Amazon.
Hobo Freight is the odd lots of tools.
Maybe you can get them on Amazon.
Maybe.
Because I mean,
Because
maybe-
most of that's Taiwan and Japanese and Chinese.
they do ship from there, I think.
I don't know. He's sending me some 3-inch.
Okay.
That'll work.
How does that feel? It's better than that chip, right? Do I need to take it down anymore right here? Just leave that? Okay.
There's going to be some areas that I got to stop cutting.
Right. Like, yeah, I was gonna take that.
disc to use on that.
I see.
Unless somebody. Had this thing well over a year, and I've never bought new discs for it.
Like,
But it
They
sucks
just
having
keep
to cut a
using-
$5 disc down for this.
right?
the GoPro's actually starting to wear out. It's been giving me some fits here lately. And that sucks. Because this one's lasted me longer than any of them combined.
Really?
Yeah. I actually bought this one August 1st of last year.
Yeah.
Normally I go through 2 a year.
Yeah.
So this one's lasted me a year.
That's crazy.
Well, you're speckling the whole car up.
Speckling it? Oh, well, there's just marks there that.
Yeah, I'll have to look at it because we're not
Yeah.
making it perfectly smooth.
Right. I just wanted to make sure you knew where they were. A piece of tape fell off and I don't know where it is.
All right.
All right, again, I've told you guys before, any depth at all, I try to use Duraglass because it is way harder and bonds way better than Bondo. Yeah, there's a little bit of a gap in there, as you can see. So in here, I'm gonna put some Duraglass and I'm gonna use my finger and I'm gonna smear it in there, peel that off there, and then I can smooth it with the Bondo. I still got to go around over here and get rid of the cracks in that, but I did not want to throw a bunch of dirt all over her. I don't think Tanya would have been very happy with a bunch of dust going in her face.
Oh, you want me to move these?
No,
right?
no, I'm just explaining why I didn't do this section yet.
Oh,
I didn't want to be throwing it at you.
right. I appreciate it.
All right, so I'm gonna mix up a little bit of Duraglass.
Whoa, just about fell off my stool.
Oh, I hate that. That's almost what I did. It is?
Yeah, makes it too rich. It's trying to harden up anyways.
Just like at home.
Yeah.
paint mask
Paint mask.
or wood.
Turn paint over to you.
You know how I paint. We don't want to do that.
I don't think the customers would want brush marks.
No. I don't know. I never really used a sprayer.
I'll teach you.
That would be so much easier than.
I was teaching Eric.
Rolling.
He was starting to get pretty good at it.
Here.
It's all right.
I just didn't want to get it in your seam sealer.
That's dirt glass,
Oh.
but it's fine. It's dry.
It is?
Well, it's dry enough. It's hardening. Now, as soon as Jimmy's sister gets here with the discs, I can sand that stuff out.
Okay.
Pretty much the back section's ready to finish out.
How does that look, though?
Fine as frozen.
Does it? I know back there in the corner, probably.
I gotta grind all this out,
Okay.
so I ain't worried about that.
Does that feel good?
Looks good to me.
Okay. This is pretty smooth.
Wonder how thick these are.
I don't know. I wonder if my cousin's.
I'm sure it is. I can take an 1/8 inch off that easy. It feels like it's about maybe 3/8 of an inch thick. I just want to shape that down a little bit so this door don't hit.
Right.
I gotta V this out, grind this.
Okay. I'm just going to put where the little nicks are.
The little bitty nicks he's not worried about.
Okay, well.
He took it down, had the guy that does the body wrap look the car over.
Oh. Okay then.
He pointed out the issues that he seen that we had already discussed, you know, the cracks. And then he pointed out
The ridges.
this. Other than that, he said that wrap's thick. It'll cover most of it.
Okay. Well, I just taped off. You can look at them and see.
I'll look at them. It never hurts.
Right.
I mean, when he was here, we noticed this one. So
Oh,
that's
okay.
why I put that tape there.
Okay.
I'll go around hitting it with some glazing and any spots that we don't want to sand out because it'll make it look funny.
Right. Okay.
Thinks I'm a pig. She's picking up all my trash.
What are you doing? Don't record me. You don't mind if I put some of this stuff up there? What's it for?
Don't you be calling me a cheater. All right, guys, made some pretty good headway today. From here all the way around to here is fastened back the best I could, you know. I didn't get the second coating on over here, but that's okay. I did sand that running board. It's got about an 1/8 inch clearance now before it was rubbing it. I think tomorrow I'll come in and get that side done like this. And then I'll start on this, getting it sanded. I gotta start getting some of them scratches in that corner, things like that. But yeah, I think it'll come around pretty decent. I gotta get up under there. Looks like they filled it with seam sealer, so I gotta check that out, see what's going on with that. Yeah, I think made pretty good headway today. All right, guys, till the next one, have a blessed evening.